It's a beautiful, warm spring afternoon. It's Friday, and I thought I would just check in just a little bit and show you what I've been up to, mostly in the garden, although I showed you a lot of that the other day, but also in the kitchen. So I am using the Tartine cookbook and doing sourdough using their directions, and it's a very long process, but I hope it's going to turn out better than my last one did. My last one was edible but very heavy. And then I just bottled up some hibiscus, Meyer lemon, and thyme soda, and I used what was left, the dregs of my purple shiso soda, to do the fermentation to get it started as a starter. And then I did my first batch of brined cukes, and those are just using Costco cucumbers, the 3-pack of the hothouse cucumbers. And so that worked out well. And there's Avery. If you go to my Instagram, you will see Avery chasing a little lizard that was out there. And yeah, this is how I'm using my time these days, since we are still doing the social, physical isolation sort of thing. So I'm actually getting a lot of stuff done, which is good, but I'm not like super duper enthused about artwork, which bothers me, but I'm doing photos every day and blogging every day, and I'm taking a writing class, which I'm ambivalent about, but anyway, I don't need to go into that. But the other day I transplanted a couple of purple coneflower, that one there, that one, and that one. They were over there, they weren't doing well, so I transplanted them there. I fed some of the lemon balm to get it to spread. I'm getting some angelica seed, even though it's kind of late to start from seed. I want to put an angelica in here. And I moved the goji that was here, I cut it back and moved it over there, and got a red raspberry for there. And then I've got a bunch of different things started here. I've got some Japanese melons, which are actually more like cucumbers, some Japanese squash. I've got a couple of different kinds of other cucumbers and some sunflowers. And these are my fig tree starts that were from cuttings from my figs back there. And I've got some beets starting in there. I've got some Japanese greens and green onions in there, Japanese red carrot, and what else do I have in there with the carrot? Now I'm forgetting. Anyway, and then I've got some other carrots in here with radishes. And there's some different things coming up in here besides the buckwheat. I've got some okra, I've got some sunflowers, just kind of a hodgepodge. And yeah, everything's doing okay. It's still small. Here's my St. John's wort. All my different little breadseed poppies, the nigellas, about ready to bloom. The hollyhocks are getting buds. My red poppies right there. Yeah, so that's how things are going, and that's what I'm doing. I saw Cheryl Coyote's video today, and I think we're all struggling some. And yeah, it's particularly hard. My loneliness is kind of exacerbated, but you know, I'm actually doing not too bad considering. There's one of my little apricots. It's doing pretty well. The little bush cherry is kind of a little bit marginal there, but these comfrey I transplanted along here are doing well. And here's one of my black currants I started from a cutting a couple of years ago. This one's actually fruiting pretty well. And I've got a couple others in here as well. Right there and right there. And this is the teepee I built for my pole beans out of 3 cheap trellises turned upside down. Here's my other little apricot right over here. I didn't show that the other day. And I may pull up that patch of comfrey and put my bitter melon in there. I've got some bitter melon seed I'm starting. That's the other thing I was starting, is bitter melon seed. And everything else is just, you know, it's a little bit slow, but that's all right. I mean, now they're all kind of going, what's all this sun and this heat? Because we haven't had any heat so far. I picked my first batch of arugula the other day and put some more seeds in there. And yeah, got a couple kinds of cucumbers. And that's about it. Oh no, I have something to show you. My Rosa canina is blooming more this year. Most blossoms it's ever had in a year is 3. So we've got about twice that much this year, which is nice. It's just a sweet little rose. It might even be known as dog rose, I'm not sure. But, and my gooseberry has like, where did it go? It has like 2 berries on it. I don't even know where it went to. Probably the birds will get it before me. But yeah, I don't know if it needs a, oh, there it is. There's that little gooseberry right there. That's not quite right yet. Hey there.